Hello guys and welcome to World of Warship and another pretty damn, shall I say, epic battle. And today we have a huge pleasure to watch this. We just call him Mr. T from EU, and he's taking this absolutely brand new shiny Azuma, tier 9 Azuma for a spin. Now before we talk about the Azuma, remember guys that if you want to purchase the ship, you just go ahead. However, before you do that decision, remember this captain, it's not a noob. You can do very well in many bad ships if you're extremely well. So shall I say, in right hands, even a bad ship can perform. So don't take this battle like everyone can do it, because probably will not be the case, and especially such a big large ship and pretty squishy. But guys, there is a different option. In my honest opinion, the tier 10 oncoming Azuma 2.0 will come with different guns. No, same guns, but with torpedo and better armor. Of course, I don't quite know exactly what the name of it, but it will be by coal, and it will be a tier 10. Some difference, probably the range, probably the torpedo. They will definitely have the Zaus 12 kilometers torps and some other feature, and way better AA defense. By the way, there's 2 CV in each side. There's enemy implacable and enemy audacious. Man, there's a lot of Brits. Please let me know what you think about 2 CV in battle. And yeah, I do believe many of you guys don't like this feature. There's too many. I highly recommend you to spot the AA in, couple weeks. There will be unfortunately a lot of CVs playing, and you cruiser definitely have something to help your team and so on. This friendly team, I have pay attention to the Azuma. Azuma is not known for any extreme good playing. I'm talking about AA defense, right? But in this match, listen to this, guys. Our dear Azuma will have one hell of a beating. He will. Yeah, we are spotted, and Montana, it's probably aimed to someone else. Definitely someone else. It was, yeah, Kagero. Ha! Was not even the same postcode. However, I would not do this. Definitely. Now he should definitely have shot that salvo. Pretty alright, a decent fire starter, but I still believe, guys, without saying too much, that the Zau is better in everything: concealment, fire starter, guns, and so on. Of course, the biggest downside with Zau has extremely low HP pool, and the new oncoming tier 10 Azuma 2.0 will have more than 62,000 HP pool. I would like to say, guys, that for me personal, I do enjoy the Alaska. It's pretty damn strong ship. The lack of shell's speed makes that Alaska cannot shoot at max range. Let's say 18-19 kilometers, she will definitely struggle. I'm not saying that if you know how to aim you can do it, but definitely the Azuma, it's a better sniper at the max range. That's what I'm trying to say. And oh man, ooh, there you have it, guys. I do believe someone shoot this dude for whopping, I don't know, 20-30,000 damage or something. At least 20,000 damage. That was, you know, the HP pool just vanished. Whoop. Sure, you may argue that she's pretty maneuverable, and she kind of needs to use the island between her and constantly dodge left and right. Don't sail straight. Don't even try to sail straight. I believe, guys, in my honestly opinion, you are one hell of an easy target if a battleship aim at you. But right now, he's, you know, this captain's doing right. There's island between him and the Montana. Well, the team is starting actually to lose 2 destroyer. Who's that now? I feel, guys, without saying too much, that most destroyer kind of a struggle in today's 2 CV's meta. They tried actually to go towards C, but they got spotted by CV, and all enemy teams was focused them down, and it's very sad that Shimakaze and Kagero went down. I would like to say, guys, I know it sounds weird as hell. Well, take your Udaloi or Grozovoi instead. I mean, sure, they might be different playstyle and so on, but at least you can defend yourself versus CV. Udalo, it's by far one of the best AA destroyer at tier 9, and Grozovoi, the one of the best tier 10 destroyer at tier 10. But of all destroyers, guys, I do believe the US Kid, it's by far the most scariest. Especially versus lower tier CV. You will melt all the planes like there's no one's business, and it's almost close to overpower that destroyer with smoke and great AA and AA defense. What I'm trying to say is that probably if you still like to play your destroyer, pick one of those 3. You might do extremely better than just go and be blapped. And remember, guys, and this is also something kind of important, at high tier, talking about tier 9, tier 10, there is buttload of radar cruisers. Oh man, this captain was perfect angle and still eat a lot of damage. Okay, this is bad because Montana and Hindenburg, oh man, this dude is surrounded. I would like to say that the chance to put the enemy on fire pretty damn good. Montana is definitely aiming here. Yeah, the problem is the armor are so freaking bad. You have very hard to. Oh man, Montana blapped the Des Moines instead. This team, guys, it's take a freaking miracle to win. And the Conquerors, ooh, one hell of a good finally drop. 10,500 damage that salvo was. And probably our Conqueror will HE spam the Montana. I'm just saying probably. Yeah. You're definitely, the Azuma is definitely a second-hand supporter. I'm talking about you support the battleship and you are trying to engage your enemy at very max range. Yeah. AP it's low, I do believe, but it's changing back to HE. Montana did aim to versus the you know, the primary target. It's not this captain, it's actually the friendly Conqueror. And there's actually 2 Montana and Hindenburg. I repeat, 2 Montana and Hindenburg. It's charging the friendly Conqueror. Maybe. Oh man, that was one bad dropped. He actually aimed very bad. But the thing is, I would like to say, guys, that even though it sounds, you know, Azuma's supposed to have good guns, you will hit your target at max range pretty damn easy and put your enemy on fire, because that was 9th fire. But we have a Hindenburg problem over here right now, and I would like to say that in many ways Zhao's guns are even better in that regard. Their shells are extremely tight and the shell speed are way faster than Azuma. But sure, don't get me wrong, versus light cruiser definitely you should change to AP, and probably you can overmatch the Neptune's belt armor, I do believe so. I do believe Neptune is doing bad going versus a battle cruiser, because this is what happened. 19,000 to Citadel, and there's very little he can do. Actually, he's popping smoke a little bit too late. Yeah. After all, you are a cruiser killer. One overpen, lol, in the smoke. I do like the idea of pretty damn good acro guns, and yeah, it was pretty good salvo. Man, this team are melting away. Hindenburg is trying to disengage. He was pushing like madmans just a couple seconds earlier. But guys, I kind of feel that many of you guys hate the Conquer and says that Conquer is OP and it's not good for the game. And so, of course, I do agree with you guys. But the biggest problem in this game is actually the range of Conquer, and the range of Yamato, and the range of Richelieu, the tier 10 French battleship, which they all have 24 freaking kilometers away. And the thing is that a Conquer can hit a damn other battleship at very max range, 24 kilometers, and that is a damn problem. The Alaska and Azuma, both of them, pretty good range. I'm not talking about crap range. 19.1, I do believe, which is pretty alright. I'm not saying, but the thing is 24 kilometers for this type of maps, and versus 2 tier lower than you, it's not good for health for the game. As a matter of fact, it's broken, because any tier 8 ships will struggle to do anything. They receive buttloads of damage, but they cannot give the damage in return. I do believe the Hindenburg overextended and played pretty damn bad, because he did this Hindenburg. Oh man, he will be okay, he did made a big mistake over here, but yeah, he's pretty much dead. Yep. He played bad because he did not know how to aim. I definitely see the shells all over the place, and Hindenburg does not have bad shell speed or bad shells overall. It's just that kind of mind-blowing that some tier 10 players does not know how to freaking aim and where to aim. I'm not talking about this captain. Azuma captain, it's definitely pretty damn good when to change to AP and when to change to HE. So he's frequently changing AP from HE and so on, and trying to now, because the thing is, Montana is definitely not shooting at this captain, because the Conqueror, he's going for the Conqueror. He wants to kill the Conqueror, which is good. Conqueror have super heal, and even though the armor's not great, but you cannot citadel the crap out of a Conqueror. Not today's live server, but probably tomorrow or next patch, we're going to decide to raise the citadel from Conqueror, so every other battleship can citadel the crap out of Conqueror. But on the second thought, they give the Conqueror even more absurd super heal to compensate the nerf. So I don't know. In many ways, Conqueror can, in the near future, probably one hell of a good salvo. But guys, you have to know when to change for the AP and when to change to HE. This captain definitely knows the ships. Always change the AP versus any Royal Navy cruiser. They are soft as a cheesecake. They are even softer than you, and they take a lot of damage if they are not in the smoke or long range. Yeah. I believe, guys, that Azuma could be a great ship, but you have to be extremely skilled. You have to know your damn position and when to push and when to disengage, which range you use your guns, how to aim, and make the every single salvo count. Hit your target. You're not a DPM monster. You're literally a long range HE spammer support ship. Of course, you don't get me wrong. Versus some light cruiser, you are dealing whopping damage. You're literally a cruiser killer. Of course, in many ways, you're better cruiser killer than many other battleships because of the reload of the guns and pretty damn good accurate guns. So yeah, there's pretty nice comeback, shall I say. They overextended the enemy, and thanks actually to our friendly Conqueror, I would like to say he was the one who got focused by a 3 ship at once, but he managed to survive because of the super heal. And that is the cruiser's life, guys, because here's the deal: if the enemy was focused this captain instead of Conqueror, probably this captain would go down, but because of the Montana just focused the friendly Conqueror, then he was alone to farm and you know, shoot, but the Montana captain, the enemy Montana captain, did not shoot back. That's what I'm trying to say. The enemy, it's about to win, but not so much, because after all, guys, 34.1 knots, it's not a slow cruiser. It's a pretty damn fast cruiser, and I do believe his plan is to go and stop the clock. What do you mean stop the clock? It's simple. You go into Cap C, and by doing that, the enemy's points will stop instantly once your ship is inside the cap. Remember, guys, that if you don't do that, the enemy, even though it's only the CV left, they can still win, because the points lead, it's huge. It's literally, you have to put your pedal to the metal and go towards move towards cap. But on the other hand, guys, this captain could not do it different. You don't have the armor or the health to push like you know, in the front. You have to be close to another battleship, so battleship can, you know, be the damage receiver, and you help him to deal with other battleships or cruisers like the Hindenburg. He overextended, of course he pay with it. He's have AP, and that's absolutely great news. You always have to go for AP, because you will be rewarded. This is the 6th Citadel, and just like that, receive a Confederate and 231,000 damage. It's pretty big, good guns. I'm talking about the Alpha. Can't troll you. That was one hell of a 5 overpan. Oh man. And AA defend its own. Oh, 12,000. It's yeah, this is a win, guys. I hope you enjoyed this replay. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and please let me know, are you more hyped for the new oncoming tier 10 Azuma 2.0 that you can purchase with code? Exactly what the cost, I don't know, but it's definitely an improved Azuma with better armor and torps, and probably the Sigma and A defense will be different story. He left the gap. He would probably have a little more experience. This is 2,700 base experience and 870,000 credits made, and I do believe this implacable, it's dead, deleted right now. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas and goodbye. Take care and bye.